Hi, this is Patrick from Fall Out Boy, and you're watching No Good Fucking Television. Where is your boy tonight? I hope he is a gentleman. Maybe he won't find out what I know. You were the last good thing about this part of town.
Hi everyone, this is a random video. I think I lost my mind and I got pretty bored, so I decided, why don't I just put the rest of Fall Out Boy in some sort of Hunger Games situation. I don't know, so I got bored, so this is what I did. So this is gonna be a very weird video, I guess. Oh boy. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but I'm just bored, so this is just a random video, I guess, now on this channel. Okay, at the top we have Infinity on High, Folia Do, From Underneath the Cork Tree, Save Rock and Roll, Take This to Your Grave, American Beauty, American Psycho, Evening Out with Your Girlfriend, Believers Never Die, 1 and 2, Soul Punk, and Blue Rabbits. Then we have 4 different Patricks, Joe, P, Andy, Dirty, Brendan, Ryan, Billy Joe, Rivers, That's Green, and Mark Hoppus. Wow, this is... I didn't know I was gonna do this. Okay, so for albums, I kinda want Infinity on High to pretty much survive, I guess. For humans, I'm guessing the one human character that I probably want to survive in this ridiculous fight is Youngblood Chronicles Patrick. He looks like he could just murder just about everyone in this entire game. Either that or probably, I don't know. I'm guessing just Youngblood Chronicles Patrick. The rest, I'm not sure. Brendan might have a chance of surviving, but who knows. Albums, I just want Infinity on High to actually survive. I don't know about the other albums. My guess is that probably Believers Never Die Part 1 and 2 are probably gonna have an alliance with each other. I'm not entirely sure, but it's gonna be completely hilarious. I guarantee that. So let's begin. Well, we're off to a great start, I guess. This is, well, hilarious. Kinda reminds me of that one weird video that I have no idea what I'm talking about, but if you actually get this reference, thank you, but this is just hilarious.
He's gone. Thank you, Lakey boy. The Great Equator Spell has been lifted. I knew the Trident of Galapagos would do the trick.
Wait. Patrick? That's just a parasite. Why does this sound so familiar?
I don't remember what I did, but my mom came into the room and she goes, "Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?" And I was kind of devious, so I was like, "Raphael." It was Donatello. And she took my Raphael figure and she's like, "You will never see him again."
Ryan Harvis is a Wonder Wart. Okay, sure, why not? Just do what you want, Ryan. Just try to survive. So Punk Patrick grabs a backpack, not realizing that it's empty. Okay. Have you really run dried yet? Patrick says, and Folia do get into a fight. Ultimately, P triumphantly kills them both. No, we lost Folia do. P, how could you? How could you? Evening out with your girlfriend. Takes a sickle? What? Why? I get that you're mad that the band doesn't consider you canon, but jeez. Why a sickle? Infinity on High stays behind to grab some resources. Good for you, Infinity. Just grab whatever you need to survive, okay? Please. Save Rock and Roll, Insult, Mark Hoppus, and Believers Part 2 about something stupid, and they both strangle Save Rock and Roll. What? Why? Why? This is so stupid. Why? From underneath the cork tree, gets sick and can only make nasal valves, so I'm guessing he got laryngitis? From what? Andy and Dirty get in a fight over a bag, and Andy gives up the bag and retreats. Okay, that's actually the most Andy thing he could possibly do. He's not much of a fighter. He can fight, but he chooses not to. He's a pacifist. He doesn't want to fight. If he doesn't want to fight, then he doesn't want to fight. Good on you, Andy. Billy kills Mania for his supplies. Okay, Billy Joe. I'm guessing you don't like Mania then. Understandable. None of us actually like Mania anyways. Brendan grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Okay, that kind of makes a little bit more sense. Youngblood Chronicles Patrick stabs Joe while his back is turned. This is Youngblood Chronicles all over again. Stop trying to kill Joe. Why are you doing this? Stop it. Why? This is Youngblood Chronicles all over again. Blue Rabbit grabs a shovel. Oh no, he's evolving. No, why? Believers Part 1 stabs Soul Punk in the back. Why? Why is everyone trying to kill? My God. Some of the best players. First it was Joe, now Soul Punk? Why? American Beauty, American Psycho, it's feeling tense. Yes. Yeah. That sounds about right. Everyone's feeling tense about American Beauty and American Psycho. Of course you're tense. Peter Patrick steals. Take this to your grapes as bread. Why? Why is this one just hilarious? You make it sound like Bearded Patrick is some sort of weird bear or something. Believers Part 2 begs Dirty to kill him, but he refuses, keeping Believers Part 2 alive. Why though? I have no idea. Why would you keep Believers Part 2 alive? There's 2 believers, right? Youngblood Chronicles Patrick gets to higher ground. Okay, he is now becoming terrifyingly smart. Where was this intelligence in Youngblood Chronicles? This is just terrifying. Wait, take this to your grave. Rivers and Soulpunk Patrick all team up to kill Patrick. Why? This is the strangest alliance I've ever seen. Also, why is Patrick killing his other self? This is so strange. Also, why would Rivers, out of all these people, mostly Rivers, have an alliance with Take This to Your Grave? Why is it so strange? American Beauty, American Psycho gets French food from a non-known sponsor. Why? Why are you still alive? I thought you were feeling very, very tense. Billy Joe discusses plans to some ally and accidentally causes a civil war. What? How? How do you do that? Explain. Ryan begs Believers Part 1 to kill him, only for Believers to refuse to kill Ryan and keeping him alive, which pretty much is surprising. Mostly because why did you leave, Ryan Ross?
Why did you leave, Ryan Ross? Why?
Mark, Brendan, and Andy hunt for other tributes. Wait, what? When did this alliance come into play? Evening out with your girlfriend. Shoots an arrow at Pete but misses and hits Infinity on high instead. No! No, Infinity! Infinity, I was counting on you to survive. Bearded Patrick diverts from underneath the cork tree's attention and runs away. Why? Why though? Blue Rabbit goes hunting. Oh no. Oh no. I wonder what he's hunting. No. Why won't you just die already? Believers 1 is Spears. American Beauty, American Psycho in the chat. Well, took you long enough. At least he managed to survive for 24 hours. Jeez. Mark and Believers Part 2. Sleeping Shifts. When did this alliance start? I'm so confused right now. Soulpunk Patrick, Take This to Your Grave, and Brendan discuss the games and what might happen to the other. What? What is it with these weird alliances with each other? This is so weird. Ryan bearded Patrick and from underneath the cork tree get into a fight, and Ryan triumphantly kills. Why? Why would you kill bearded Patrick and cork tree? Ryan, I thought you were the shy one. And where did this come from? Oh my god. Andy throws a knife at Blue Rabbit's chest. I'm guessing Andy woke up that day and decided he wanted to choose violence instead of being a pacifist. I thought you were a pacifist, Andy. Also, I'm glad Blue Rabbit is dead, but why? How? My brain right now is... I have no idea what just happened. Andy, how could you? Evening out with your girlfriend, learn how to do cartography. Okay. Why? How did you... This is so weird. I can't explain this. Okay, so... Rippers ends up making weird puns in his awkward humor as usual, resulting in Youngblood Chronicles Patrick and Pete killing him. Okay, so now Rivers is dead. I get why Youngblood Chronicles Patrick would do this, but why would Pete join in on this? Why? I have no idea. Dirty passes out from exhaustion. Okay, this one's pretty normal, I guess. Billy Joe looks at the night sky. Is this the Boulevard of Broken Dreams? Question mark? Wait. When did Seth die? I didn't see when he died. I probably wasn't paying attention. But when and how did he die? Dirty tries to sleep throughout the entire day. Yeah, me too, Dirty. Me too. Youngblood Chronicles Patrick receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Oh no. He has a new hand. It's no longer a meat hook. It's now a hatchet. Oh no, everyone better watch out. Youngblood Chronicles Patrick has a new hand. It is not pretty. Believers Part 1 tries to spear with a trident. Well, fish. What you looking for, Believers? Donnie? Or maybe Folia Deuce's corpse? Because I know he's somewhere. I just haven't found him yet. Pete forces Andy to choose who to kill, Billy Joe or Mark. What? Okay, why? Why are you in on this, Pete? Okay. However, considering what happened between Andy and Blue Rabbits, I'm pretty sure Andy at this point is now out for blood. Soul Punk Patrick is feeling tense. Okay, sounds about right. Sounds very, very accurate. Pete and Andy run into each other and decide to form a truce that night. However, considering what happened in the last killing, I thought these two were already in some sort of alliance. Oh well, guessing they weren't. Then why did you ask Andy to kill Mark? This is way too normal for Soul Punk Patrick to actually do. Believers Part 1 screams for help. Okay, this one's pretty accurate, I guess. Believers Part 2 poisons. Take this to your grapes as a drink. Well, goodbye. Take this to your grave. Quite a ironic name, to be honest. Evening out with your girlfriend strangles Brendan. Wow, this one is surprising. I didn't expect Brendan to actually go out this way. I expected him to just, I don't know, maybe survive a bit more? I don't know. I mean, he's made it this far. Although I feel like this is missing something. Like a high note to end on. Ryan gets pricked by thorns. Okay, this one's pretty normal. Well, I'm actually glad that Ryan is still alive. At least we have Ryan to fall back on for this reason. Now this one's pretty strange. Believers Part 2 and Ryan huddle together for warmth. Please don't make a ship of this. Is It's bad enough that we had Raiden, now we don't. We have this? No. Please, do not ship Ryan with Believers Part 2. Mark hunts a pigeon. Okay, this one's pretty normal. Dirty stands on a landmine. Oh God. Dirty. You're an idiot. Why did you step on a stupid landmine? You were doing so well. Hiding. Why? Youngblood Chronicles Patrick is feeling tense. I think he's feeling more than a little bit tense. Yeah, this doesn't look good for anyone. Also, he has a hatchet for a hand now, okay? Evening out with your girlfriend, sees a fire, but stays hidden. Okay. Good on you, I guess. Andy, why did you make the same mistake that Billy Joe did? Why did you start a civil war? You're supposed to be the pacifist, but now, as it turns out, you now became a complete psychopath. Evening out with your girlfriend, sprains his ankle while trying to run away from Pete. Okay. Makes sense. I mean, he did convince Andy to try to murder, Billy Joe and Mark. So, there's that. Yeah, good luck. Mark, you too? You and Ryan are in the same league right now. Believers Part 1 sets Believers Part 2 on fire? I'm sorry, what? I was not expecting this. I thought you two were gonna somehow end up in some alliance or work together because you're both believers. But no, Believers Never Dies Part 1 set fire to Part 2. This is so ironic. So ironically hilarious. I'm sorry, Part 2. You will be missed. So Punk Patrick sees a fire in the distance, but decides to not investigate. Good on you, Soul Punk Patrick. At least you're getting smarter. Ryan explores the arena. Okay, that's a little bit too boring. However, Youngblood Chronicles Patrick hunts for the other tributes. Oh, my Lanta! Holy smokes. I told you he was coming for all of you. You all better hide. He's coming for you with his hatchet hand. Watch out. This is so terrifying. Soul Punk Patrick fishes. Okay, that's pretty normal. Andy practices archery. Little on the nose there, buddy. Evening out with her girlfriend is afraid of Andy, Mark, and Youngblood Chronicles Patrick. Andy and Youngblood Chronicles Patrick I understand, but why Mark for some reason? Soul Punk Patrick thinks about winning. Are you sure about that, buddy? You have been getting a bit smarter, but you haven't been surviving. that much. Youngblood Chronicles Patrick and Ryan get into a fight over raw meat. But Ryan gives up and he runs away, which I understand you should, considering this is a feral man with a hatchet for a hand. I don't think you're gonna win. You might as well just give up the raw meat now. Ryan stares up at the moonlight. Hey moon, please forget to fall down. Hey moon, don't you go down. Sugar came in the easy morning. Pete convinces Believers Part 1 to snuggle with him. Okay, so this is something I could definitely see Pete doing. Why Believers Part 1? I'm not sure. Youngblood Chronicles Patrick starts a fire. Okay, this is quite accurate to his personality. He is a feral man with a hatchet for a hand. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but setting fire to a forest is definitely up his alley. He is a complete psychopath after all. Evening out with your girlfriend bashes Soul Punk Patrick in the head. Okay. I'm guessing you wanted a bit more vengeance after all, right? But why? Why did you have to bash him in the head? What happened to just simply anything else that wasn't so violent? Well, goodbye, Soul Punk Patrick. At least he made it this far, I guess. Mark kills Ryan. Why? Why? I was hoping Ryan would survive or actually make it to the final 3 or something. Mark, why? Why did you kill him? He could have gone so far. Evening out with your girlfriend stabs Pete with sighs. Wow, I did not expect Pete to go out like this. Also, why? But why? 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 Okay, this proves that Andy really is a complete, utter psychopath. He set Believers Never Die Part 1 on fire with a Molotov. How is this guy still a pacifist? Andy receives food from an unknown sponsor. Who's giving you food, Andy? Also, please, if it is food, please let it be vegetables. You're a vegan. Please, don't go off the edge. You've already murdered enough. Honestly, I didn't expect Mark to be the one to finally put down the beast that is Youngblood Chronicles. Patrick with a sickle? How? This version of Patrick has a hatchet for a hand. How is this possible? Mark, how did you take him down? That's the bigger question here. Evening out with your girlfriend hunts a pigeon and just eats it. Honestly, after the last kill, this is just pretty boring. Also, I have no idea how Evening Out with Your Girlfriend survived for this long. Well, too late. Mark finally managed to strangle the breath out of Evening Out with Your Girlfriend for the last time, leaving only him and Andy left. Oh boy. How on earth did this happen? I have no idea. Oh boy. It's gonna get interesting, folks. It's official. Andy has now lost his ways. He's eaten meat. No! Why? Why? Why did you do this? Andy questions his sanity. Yes, I too am questioning your sanity. Andy, what have you become? You went from being a pacifist to a complete and utter psychopath. You ate meat, for Christ's sakes. Of course, I would be questioning your sanity here. Why? Why is this even happening? Mark tends to his wounds while Andy goes to sleep. Wow. What a very uneventful thing to do right now. And he finally kills Mark by putting him out of his misery, and thus ends this bizarro battle that I have created. What just happened? This whole thing was won by a psychotic and demented pacifist. A pacifist who lost his ways and just started murdering people left and right. I have no idea what I just did. Well, this was Fall Out Boy's version of the Hunger Games. What have I done? I don't know what this video is anymore, or what it was originally. I don't know why I made this. I said it at the start of the video. I got very bored, so I don't even know what to call this thing anymore. I don't even know if I have an outro for this. This entire simulation thing was just so dumb and ridiculous. I have no idea what I just did or committed. But I don't know if you guys enjoyed this random video thing that I made. Feel free to comment below, I guess. Yeah, this video was the utter mess full of chaos and Andy becoming a complete utter psychopath. I did not expect that twist ending, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this incredibly messy video. Bye, I guess.
I'm thinking, something's up here.